And on this Monday, June 22nd, 2026 edition of Newsmakers, the Justice Department is investigating Major League Baseball after three San Francisco Giants players wrote Bible verses on their Pride Night caps. The Giants said the players caused pain and anger for many in the LGBTQ community. After the players received a warning from MLB for violating the uniform policy, the DOJ opened a civil rights probe for religious discrimination. In a letter to Commissioner Rob Manfred, the DOJ said, quote, "The Civil Rights Act prohibits MLB from unreasonably burdening the rights of players with religious objections to serving as the league's vehicle for pro-pride messages." The Texas State Board of Education is voting this week on new curriculum that includes references to Christian texts. Board member Brandon Hall explains why.
The works that are included on the list are included for their proportional impact that they've had on our laws, our culture, and our society.
But critics at today's board meeting claim that there's a concerted effort to teach history from a perspective that highlights Christian contributions and ignores others. Hall says the works were included because of their impact on laws, culture, and society.
Of course, there are other faiths that are represented, but they've had a minimal impact, especially in our founding and kind of our culture and laws leading up to this point.
If approved, the new curriculum will go into effect in 2030. Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe is reacting to a judge's abortion ruling. Last week's ruling struck down most abortion restrictions in the state, allows medication abortions to take place, and eliminates a waiting period for the procedure. Kehoe called the ruling disappointing and dangerous, and he added that it puts the safety of women in jeopardy. The governor says he agrees with the Missouri Attorney General Catherine Hanaway's decision to appeal it to the Missouri Supreme Court. U.S. House lawmakers are unveiling a bipartisan kids online safety deal following months of negotiations. Matt Mattinson reports.
The Kids Internet and Digital Safety, or KIDS Act, would hold social media companies accountable for the alleged harm their platforms cause minors. A previous version of the legislation advanced out of the House Energy and Commerce Committee with a 28-24 vote in March, but negotiations fell apart between the two sides. However, Committee Chairman Brett Guthrie and Congressman Frank Pallone said they found common ground on policies to significantly improve the digital environment for kids. I'm at Mattinson.
A wooden Brooklyn, New York church building with a long history has been severely damaged after a Friday afternoon fire. The South Bushwick Reformed Church has stood since 1853. The cause of the fire is being investigated. While the church building predates Brooklyn joining New York City, its congregation dates back even further, all the way back to the 1600s and the city's Dutch colonial period. The son of a Seminole County, Florida murder victim believes justice has been served. Eric Holtz talked yesterday after Gary Durrance was given a life sentence Friday for killing Holtz's mom, Sherry, in 1999. Durrance was her boyfriend, but he escaped prosecution as the case grew cold. 3 years ago, though, Sanford, Florida Police's cold case unit began re-examining DNA evidence, and that led them to Durrance. After all this time, Holtz says as a Christian, he has learned to forgive Durrance, and he believes it's in the hearts of anyone to forgive anyone. He also tells WESH2 TV his overarching desire is that Durrance finds Jesus Christ in prison. And that's Newsmakers for this Monday, June 22nd, 2026 edition. I'm Keith Black.